Hello everybody, Sifd here again, and today we're playing Wretch Divine Ascent. The game is an Autobattler backpack management game or inventory management game, you know, like backpack battles. But the big difference here is that the game is actually a 3D fighter, so that means we're gonna be seeing actual 3D units attacking each other with the attacks themselves. I think it's pretty unique, it's pretty different than the rest. So let's actually go into this and showcase the game. There's a tutorial, we're gonna get through it so we understand what is happening. Click and hold to pick up the attack, drag it to the backpack to actually add it. This is the attack here, look what it looks like. It looks a bit weird, everything's a bit dark. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix those things, they're gonna make the thing a bit prettier. I mean, I also have a bad PC, so I'm playing everything on low. Maybe there should be a background here, I don't know. Let's go to the fight where the background actually exists. So we're gonna match make here, and it showcases and explains everything one thing at a time. Here we're on the fight scene, let's go run him down. And as you see, attacks start cooling down at the start of combat. When an enemy enters attack range, consume energy that's top left here to activate an attack. So that happens on its own. When no attack is active, the character will automatically block. Blocking reduces damage taken from attacks. So that guy attacked us first. And now we attack them. Boom. And that's gonna take a while. Hint, attacks also deal toughness damage. When toughness reaches 0, the character cannot block. Editor, please reduce the sound of the game. It's pretty loud. Let's make it so that people can hear what I'm saying, right? So let's continue the journey here and see what we're gonna have access to. Sloth dissolves. There's like a chat that's happening. I'm gonna later go back to the options and reduce the sound effects, but they're really loud. Anyway, hint, new attacks connection points can overlap with existing ones in the backpack to form an attack chain. So for example, I could do this. That's gonna make it so that we begin with a left diagonal slash into a head wrap right slash with super armor. I mean, I think I should begin with a super armor attack, and then this is the attack we're going to be actually doing. So instead of doing this thing, which is 61 damage, and normally this has like a 6 cooldown, this is a 4.5 cooldown. These two together do 5.2. You can also do it the opposite way, right? But it's still the same, 5.2 cooldown. In general, the attack, the cooldown is the average of the two. I'm going to begin with this. Here on the right side it says 2 chain attack. The first time an attack is interrupted, partially restore its cooldown and counter attack a gauge. So that's the bonus you get when you have a 2 attack chain. 3 attack chain gives 3 armor while performing a 3 hit chain. So we're gonna go with a 2 hit chain. These 2 attacks will activate in the linked order. Enter combat to view the effect. Now you're gonna see us actually use the dual attack right away here. So let's see how that's gonna look like. The loud sound effect again. Let's go. Boom. They attack us first. I'm blocking both attacks. Now it's my turn. Boom. Boom. It's their turn. Oh, they run back. We block again twice. It's my turn. 1, and he's done. Obviously, this is a tutorial fight. It's just showcasing each of these fights. There's also a NPC talk at the background. I've reduced it a little bit sound effect wise. This item makes you much stronger in combat. You'll get extra bonus for every connection point it activates. This thing says, combat start, for each linked item gain 2 stacks of toughness damage reduction and armor enhancement. Toughness damage reduction says each stack increase toughness armor, and armor enhancement says each stack increase armor. So I would like this to be like that. So these are still connected. You see these connection points? These are, they're not exactly connected so that you can have things in between like I have here, for example. So it's out the battle, and now I also have toughness enhancement. So we're gonna have a bit more defense. Actually, not more defense, but more durability, so to speak. Because if you lose your whole toughness, you get stunned. And you don't want to lose the whole toughness. And here we have this buffs here, right? We have 4 stacks of toughness armor and 4 stacks of armor. Toughness is this yellow thing here. So they attack twice. I attack and we win. Very simple fights here early game just to showcase. Each victory grants 1 small soulfire. 4 small soulfires are automatically converted into 1 large soulfire, which are your lives. So every 4 wins, you get 1 life. And we're gonna go on again into the fight. I'm gonna do a full beginner run after we do the tutorial. Use your HP. Use when your HP is below half and restore 15% of your maximum HP. We're gonna put that there, just because it's an item and I want to connect items to that thing. And let's start the fight again. So it's gonna showcase us now the potions and those type of effects. There should be some kind of link. I guess you can click somewhere on YouTube to skip ahead. I'm pretty sure the editor is gonna have some kind of timestamp below or something. So anyway, the fight continues. The opponent has a glove. We block twice. Something is being said right now here. Hint. This potion was used to restore HP in battle. It has been depleted. Yeah, I just showcased that potion happening. We fight him and we win. Very nice. It's important to have potions whatnot because you don't really get that much life in this game. It's hard to scale life unless you go full on defensive build. And back hint. Some items can be fused together. Place them in adjacent slots in the backpack. So this confused with that. We get the Guardian's Trio, but this thing does combat start gain 10 armor, 10 stacks of armor enhancement, plus 5 additional stacks for each linked piece of armor. So this is if you want to go full on armor. Armor enhancement once again is increase armor by 1. It doesn't really say what armor itself does. Item fusion takes 1 turn. After this battle, you can complete the fusion when you return the shop. Classic fusing of items. Because you've played any of these games, that's how it goes. Now I want to quickly mention here that I am doing 2 videos per day challenge. In case you don't know what the challenge is, this is the challenger video right now. And that is pretty much whatever video gets the most likes is gonna be repeated on my channel. I think the opponent's gonna beat us here. Yeah, he looks like he has 50,000 more items than us. Whoop, he missed. He missed an attack, but he actually got us. Fair enough. Losing a battle consumes soulfire. That's obviously a forced loss here, right? That's the main purpose. The path is open, venture forth, explore as you wish, and I got my combo. And this is pretty much it. It gave us this new attack, super armor cannot be interrupted, and I can actually do a normal run with the warrior, or I can go from the beginning again and go ahead and pick another character up, which honestly, that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna skip the tutorial here, straight up. I'm gonna also reduce the sound so the editor doesn't have to do that, and also I, myself, don't get super, although I don't think that sound effects even works. Music is okay. Right, voice is also okay. It's maybe, I don't know, maybe this sound effect is not gonna be super crazy again. But we're gonna see, I think it's not that. So there are 4 classes: Knight, Ronin, Plague, Doctor, the assassin type, and Wujong, which is like the staff type. Ronin is the sword. If you see at the top specialization, it says giant two-handed swords, slow heavy hitting attacks. This guy is attacks that deal high toughness damage. Toughness damage, yep, so you try to stun opponent. Assassin who wields twin daggers, specializes in quick consecutive attacks. And then Wujing, the Eastern General and Deadly Master. You know what? I enjoy Assassin almost always. So let's just go Assassin. Safe choice. You know, just go quick attacks, smack the opponent until you actually win. Let's go casual mode as this is literally my first run. And let's see how we're gonna do here. So I guess you start with an emblem. Your cooldown multiplier is reduced by 10%. And your attacks ignore 30% enemy armor on hit. Or, whenever an enemy gains a debuff, your crit damage multiplier is increased by 2%. Okay, we're gonna go crit poison build or whatever the game has. Bleed, poison, I don't know. I mean, it looks like a Plague Doctor should be poison. We're gonna get this thing. So we're gonna add that to our deck, and we start with 3 attacks, it seems. Please add that to the deck. We start with a dashing sweep, and then we follow that up. No, wait, what? That's a dashing sweep. Yes, and then we follow that up with a low triple strike, and then we follow that up with a upward slash. Okay, I mean, we can have these further away. Like this can go here, and then this can go here, and items can go in between, for example. I guess that's the idea in general. Or I could do something like this, and then like items can go in between there, so we get boosts when items say that they get some kind of boost from something, right? So it's a bit weird to seeing these attacks, how they look, but in general, it should be easy to follow as long as you're watching this. So let's start reading stuff, I guess. First of all, what is this? Why is this blinking? Brand rare. Can only be linked to attacks. So the stars are for attacks. The linked attacks deal 50% increased damage. Combat star deal 10 damage to yourself. Okay. And dashing sweep. That's the first attack we have. Your critical chance is increased by 8% when your toughness is full. For each linked item, your critical hit chance is increased by an additional 2%. Okay, so it can link with anything. This is a mid-round kick. It's a breaker attack. Deals extra damage to super armor enemies. So if an opponent does a super armor, has super armor, then we're gonna get do more damage. Also, there are different stats here, like the speed it has, attack recovery time, attack range. It's close. So this is good for breaking opponent super armor. This has a 1-second cooldown. I can have that as a secondary attack somewhere else. I don't need to have it in the combo itself. So, for example, right now my combo is consuming 101 energy. Also, this character gets the following. A 2-chain combo, cooldown recovery speed of linked attacks chain is increased by 10%. That's the passive of the character, by the way. And when an attack is a 3-hit chain, remove 1 stack of random debuff from yourself. And this combo we have has a 1.9 cooldown and a 100 energy use, and does 87 damage. Let's actually read through all of these. Combat start: for each linked item, gain 4 stacks of attack damage up and apply 2 stacks of cooldown to the enemy. So for each linked item, I guess it should go something like this. I'm gonna see how we're gonna link these. There is gonna be a reorganized time. And then another one, Gauntlet. This is common in break. This has the break tag. Can only be linked to an attack. Increase your max HP by 15. And then on hit, with a linked attack, apply 1 stack of increased toughness damage to the enemy. And increased toughness damage is each stack increased toughness damage taken by 1. So this is for you to stun the opponent. I like the idea of stunning the opponent. We can pull these back by 1, by the way, and then just put this thing in here. And all of these 3 attacks are going to increase how much damage the opponent takes. And we have the thing that says if I apply debuff, we get crit chance, crit damage actually, plus the crit chance here. I think I should go into the crits. Let's do that. I do also enjoy this breaker attack, deals extra damage to super armor enemies. Should be helpful. So let's get this. Let's also get the crit chance. Which honestly, just link it to random items is what I need to do. For now I can do it like this. And maybe later, I mean, the safest is here. And then maybe later we're gonna get 2 more items at the bottom. My money is here, 2 coins. My refresh is here. And the costs of the items are below them. Let's also get the breaker attack and just put it down here. It's gonna be just in a different random spot. And once in a while it's gonna use that. It only costs 18 energy, so whenever it can, it's gonna use it anyway for free. So let's actually go into the fight. Sometimes, you know, the opponent's gonna be doing some kind of super armor attack, and then the breaker kick's gonna just blow them out of it. So that's the idea there. At least that's what I think. How it works, we're gonna see in a moment here. And this guy is just going in with 4 normal attacks, I guess. We begun with a kick, and then we go with a triple attack. Boom, boom, boom. And another kick. He plays, he starts playing, he got super armor or something. He played 4 times in a row, and now it's my turn again. Boom, and a kick again, and the full attack, and a kick again. Oh, we're gonna lose. We lost. Okay, I think the kick is not actually helping. We're gonna take the kick out of the build. So that definitely didn't really help. Or just put it more into the combo. Is there a 4-link combo happening? Is there a 4-link boost? I don't get the 4-link boost. I have the kick first. But I don't want the kick first because this is a ranged attack. So this is a bit worse for us. So let's see what we found. First of all, we found our attack. Dashing sweep. A low triple strike. Yeah, that's the thing I already have, right? Low triple strike. What is this? Rare metal. Can only be linked to armor. Combat start, gain 25 stacks of armor enhancement. For each linked piece of armor, these stacks are removed if your attack is interrupted. Not really. Common lightning rod spike. Can only be linked to an attack. On linked attack, activation recover 5 energy. On hit with the linked attack, apply lightning status buildup equal to 30% of base damage. Shock says energy recovery is reduced by 75% and detonation by ice status buildup to take massive toughness damage. Okay, so this builds up lightning, and then the lightning detonates with ice. Is this ice? That's our ice rune. So if this is in the backpack, your cooldown speed is increased by 10%. If it's on an attack it apply ice status buildup equal to 10% of the attack base damage. And if it's an armor, every 3 seconds, gain 1 stack of attack damage up and 2 stacks of cooldown haste. Okay, this is really strong in general. Ice says cooldown recovery speed is reduced by 90%. Detonate by fire. To take massive damage. Okay, I want this and this. What else do I have? Power shard. Can only be linked to an attack. Linked attack damage is increased by 5%. Combat start. Linked attack damage is increased by 2 every second. This affects resets after the attack hits. Let's have the kick at the end here. 2% attack. I mean, what's my strong attack? I think this is it, right? 1889. Yeah, 1889 is my strongest attack. First of all, let's buy this. And have it here. So that's going to increase the damage of both of those. I can definitely put it somewhere else though. Right? I will need to do reorganized time in general. Because like, for example, it should fit here. Right? And that's going to hit 3 attacks. If I put that back there. Yeah, now it hits all 4 attacks. If I do this hits 3 attacks. Your toughness damage taken increase. Yeah. Or I can do this, for example. There are so many choices here. Yeah, a lot of choices. Let's go with the ice attack, though, on the triple hit. And I think we're good. I could also go with 2 triple hits. But this has a 3-second cooldown, so it's going to increase my cooldown by a very decent amount. I want some faster attacks with smaller cooldown, so I reduce the cooldown in general. Increase your attack damage. We have 5 coins. Let's roll once. See what we can find. Combat start gain 25 stacks of cooldown slow, plus an additional 5%, 5 stacks for cooldown slow for each linked piece of armor. 5 seconds after the combat start, remove up to 35 stacks of cooldown slow and gain critical damage. Ooh. Your maximum energy is increased by 10, and combat start gain 3 stacks of attack damage up. That's in general nice. Combat start gain 3 stacks of attack damage up, and if there is a rune here, gain additional 2. I mean, this is just 5 stacks straight up, right? This is 3 and then plus 2. 3 or 3 plus 3? No, this is 3 plus 3. The numbers are not really easy to see. We're gonna go energy and 5 damage, I would say. 5% damage, yeah. Energy up and 5% damage. I might need the energy in the future. And this is also armor, right? So if something says armor, on hit with a linked attack, on linked attack activation, you know what? I would like this here. So this gets another boost happening. So this is pretty much capped out. Let's go into the fight. We should have a better combo happening right now. Theoretically, that is. Let's see what this gonna look like. The opponents are named weirdly because I have added streamer mode, so we pretty much don't know who the opponents are. Gonna hit us again. We almost... Oh, we're stunned. We go back to not die, and now I play. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, we died. So that is super armor that looks like that. I'm losing every fight right now. What's happening, man? What's happening? Okay, we got a emblem, so this should be... It says, first of all, can only select one emblem. Yeah, these are like class relics or something. Increased chance for abyss items to appear in the shop. When your HP is below half health, gain 10 stacks of armor enhancement, attack damage up, and toughness damage reduction, plus an additional 4 stacks of each for every linked abyss item. Okay. Now, these are all mythic. Can only be linked to an attack. The linked attack's damage is increased by 20%, toughness damage increased by 20%, and cooldown and speed is increased by 20%. Increased. The last one is increased though. Okay, that, in general, it increases everything. Increase the probability of refreshing blood items in the shop. Each time you apply 1 stack of bleed to the enemy, also apply 1 stack of random debuff from increased toughness damage, armor weakening, damage reduction, or cooldown slow. Combat, apply 5 stacks of blood. Okay, we're gonna go this. All damage, attack damage in your backpack is reduced by 30% after combat starts. Damage is increased by 10% every second. For each linked charge item, damage is additionally increased by another 1% up to 10. This effect resets after an attack hits. No, I don't like the last part is what I don't like. Whenever you take damage from an attack, for each buff stacks you have, toughness damage taken is additionally reduced by 1%. This effect expires after taking 3 instances of attack damage. For each linked light item, you have additional 2 activations. Not really. For each linked place piece of armor, your max health toughness is increased by 20%. Max toughness, not max health. For each linked potion, max health. And for each accessory, max armor. We're gonna go with blood. I'm gonna go bleed build. Straight up, simple, clean. What is this? Super armor attack. Second cooldown. Okay. Should I actually buy that and throw the other one away? Roundhouse kick is better than the mid roundhouse kick. 1.7. I don't know. More damage up, another triple attack. Increase your max HP by 5 for each linked piece of armor. And combat start gain 8 stacks of armor enhancement. This gain 10 stacks of armor enhancement plus 5 additional stacks for each linked piece of armor. I mean, I can buy just both of these. 7 and 6. That's 13. I don't have enough money. Maybe if I sell something. Do I want armor though? Do I want crosscut? Cannot be interrupted is what I'm thinking here. Does that even matter? It cannot get interrupted. I could have it just a big chain of attacks happening. Back to back to back to back. Is what I'm thinking. But is that a good idea? I don't think. I think we're good with what we have. Maybe the roundhouse kick isn't really that good. 10 damage is whatever. This is 15 damage here. This is 20 damage here. Does it matter if I open with an attack? Combat start getting 3 damage up. Let's go with the 3 damage up. Roll them. 5 max health piece. Nah. Combat start getting 8 armor enhancement. Nah, I want more damage and bleed. Linked potions have a 40% chance to not be consumed on use. This can trigger a maximum of 2 times per combat. Okay. Combat start. For each linked item, gain 2 stacks of toughness damage reduction and armor enhancement. No. Power high kick. That's a rare. Okay, this seems to be better than this. So let's sell this. Actually, first of all, let's just buy that and see what happens. I also have this in the build. Oh, it is already in the build. 2.2% cooldown. It actually makes the attack have a less cooldown. Let's have that as my last attack. If that makes sense. And I would say we should have another attack here, so we build up even more heat. Also have an attack up here, but I don't think I can fit that many attacks in there. Let's have it like this, and you can go over here. Very nice, that still works. This is good where it is. Combat start of each link line, begin 2 stacks of toughness damage reduction armor. This is defense. Blessed Iron Ring. Can only be linked to attack. Linked attack deals 8% increased damage. Combat start, 4 stacks of random buff. I like that. Crit hit chance by 8%. I like that too. Can only be linked to an attack. Linked attack, 8% increased damage. On hit with a linked attack, if their enemy has bleed, attack is an additional 5% damage. Bloodstone, that's the bleed item. 8 and 5%. 8 crit chance. I think we're gonna go with 8% damage and 4 stacks of random debuff. Honestly, we're gonna just pull these one back. I want this like that. Actually, I can do just downward here. And then you go like that. Right. Like this. And now we have this surrounding more attacks. Very nice. You can still be here. Perfect. Yeah, nice. I want that. I want the 8% crit chance. And I want the more damage and even more damage if the opponent's bleeding. I don't really care about the rest. We're going full on damage here. Full on bleed damage build or something. I'm not really bleeding the opponent though. I mean, other than the fact that they begin with 5 bleed. What does bleed even do? Bleed does. I'm gonna read it later. If we survive. Whoa, opponent's already half health. 29 left. Oh, we're also taking damage. No, I'm blocking. Easy enough. Easy enough. We got our first win. And 1/4 of a win. 1/4 of a life. Nice. So, let's see what bleed does actually. Bleed deals 1 damage per stack every 3 seconds. Okay. Samurai helmet. Blood crazy visor. The blood build can only be linked to an attack. On hit with the linked attack, remove all stacks of bleed from the enemy. For every 1 stack bleed removed, deal additional 3 damage to the enemy and recover 1 energy. Triggers if the enemy has 5 or more bleed stacks. Okay, if this is the very final hit, it can just one-shot the opponent, I guess, if I can apply 1,000,000 bleeds. That's very strong, but I need to apply 1,000,000 bleeds. We're gonna go crit chance. We're gonna go 8% damage and 5% more if it's bleeding. Where can that even be put? This is 8% damage flat. It should go here. This should go here. Nice. And I like this. I really like this. Remove all stacks of bleed from the enemy for every 1 stack. But I need to apply more bleed right now, and I'm not really doing that. Do I want even more random buffs? Charge. Linked attack damage increased by 5. Combat start linked attack damage increased by 2. Every second this affects reset. Let's roll. By the way, these things can upgrade, just to be clear. There's fusions. With the Vigor Beetle here. With the Gloom Iron Ring. With the Bracer of Resolve. And these do not level up. So let's continue finding stuff. Does this level up? Upward slash. Bracer of Resolve. Do we have that? Yeah, we have an upward slash. Damage up, yep. The linked attack's energy cost reduced by 2, 3. Combat start, for each linked attack gain 8 stacks of attack damage up. The 8 is not really that visible. Oh, this has a jump. Oh, this is good here. Oh, that's actually good here. Here, that makes that cheaper. And this also gains stats. Apply 1 stack of bleed to enemy. Ooh, should have bought that actually. I can continue going for 3% damage up. With 2 coins. I mean, it's pretty much free and I can place it wherever I want. Let's go. And after the next turn, I'm gonna have bleed in the build. Let's hope we're gonna be able to survive this turn. Right now, we're not applying that many buffs. Okay, we found the Wujiang, the other character. We're applying this increased toughness damage. So we try to break their toughness so they get stunned. Ooh, I should start with a kick, man. Oh, we got stunned out. Yeah, I should really begin with the... I think I should begin with the stun kick. So when they have super armor, I just stun them out of it. Greatly enhances the random stat of your opponent. Victory grants an extra item board. YOLO. What are the choices here? On linked attack activation, apply 1 stack of bleed to enemy. Okay. Your attacks gain the lightning, first of all, from top to bottom. In backpack, energy recovery speed goes up. On attack, your attacks gain a lightning attribute. On successful hit, deal 1 additional toughness damage to the enemy. And in armor, it gives us toughness recovery. This is bleed. Link attacks deals increased damage. Knockback distance greatly increased, but cooldown no. More damage. Potion. When used when you have 20 or more debuff stacks. Restore 10% of max HP and remove up to 20 debuffs. Okay, if I play against debuffs. I think I would like to go bleed more than what I want to go lightning. So I guess the lightning can just go somewhere else. Like here, for example. What does this combo... What is this comboing with? These combine? What? Into what? Into Cloud Splitter Needle. What is that? Can only be linked to an attack. Recover 5 energy. On hit with a linked attack, apply light stats, build up 40% of base damage. You know what? That's good. Let's combo these. Are they gonna combo here or do they be next to each other? Okay, they need to be next to each other. You know what? You can go away. You can go here. You can be here. Nice. This energy and start damage. I would like the bleed here in the middle. That's literally what I made this up for. So I need to switch. I need to do a little bit of reorganized time. And even more bleed here. Right, this is... On hit with a linked attack, apply 1 stack of bleed to enemy. This should be hitting at least 2 hit attacks like that. Nice. You should go here. You should go here. You should go here. The kick should be first though. This break attack. And then this attack. The main thing with this is that it's far. It has a attack range far. But I think we need to be able to kick them out of whatever they're doing. I guess this looks like a reorganized time if I ever saw one. Let's get even more damage up. Let's go for reorganized time here to actually fit everything in a way where I'm actually able to use the kick first. Is this even a fast attack? Yeah, attack speed fast. Yeah, give me a second. Reorganized time. But yeah, I think we're ready. This is how much damage? 8 plus 3. This is just 8. So let's flip these two. Yeah, I think we're ready. And I also have this. Might as well put it anywhere. This is maxed out. This is now applying 1 stack of bleed with those 2 attacks. This is applying 1 stack of increased toughness damage with those 3 attacks. This is doing the lightning to those attacks. This is applying bleed with pretty much all my attacks. And I'm opening up with a kick. So in case they are doing like a... In case they're doing a... What is this called? Super armor attack. We're gonna kick them in the face. So let's hope that's gonna somehow work. My attack is 158 energy and it has a 2-second cooldown. I'm gonna fight with a random stat boosted opponent. Let's hope we're gonna somehow beat this guy. I don't know what the random stat boost even means. Maybe they're just gonna start with a bunch of buffs. Let's see what that even means. And here is the effects. Gotta kick in the face. Boom, 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 boom. Have decent... if we don't die right now, we're gonna win. Kick. Whoop. Kick them. Boom. Pow. Easy. 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 Continue journey. Let's see what we unlock out of that. The kick opener allows the opponents to actually have some time to attack us. What did we get? A Gloom Horseshoe. Linked items are considered dark attributes. Linked attacks damage is increased by 10%. On linked attack activation, apply 2 stacks of random debuff. Okay, we're going super heavy on debuff play. I mean... It can go here. Hits my main 3 attacks. Otherwise here hits my first 2 attacks. Now I think here's the play. Hits my main 3 attacks here on the right side. What did we find? But I 1 stack of bleed again. I mean, I guess this should go here hitting downwards. Or here hitting downward. Or here hitting upward, honestly. Yeah, I mean, we're super heavy into bleed right now. What is this? First of all, this combines with something. While below HP, can only be linked to an attack. While below 75% HP, the linked attack does 15% more damage. But what does the combo do? The combo does Gauntlet of Tenacity. Increase your max HP by 20. The linked attacks deal bonus damage and toughness damage based on your current HP percentage. Below 75, 15%. Below 50, 20. Below 25, 30. I like that. What does this do? 1 stack of increased toughness damage to the enemy. 15 health. While this does 20 max health, that's more. And more toughness damage in general. Okay, I think that's better. Let's get this thing comboed. Let's take this out and bring another bleed gauntlet in. So now my 2 first attacks bleed. This attacks is fast and this is also fast. So these two should combo right away. What is the axe? The axe also combos with 2 things. Okay. So it combos with the cross we have. To create the blood-soaked dagger, can only be linked to an attack. The linked attack deals 25% increased damage and costs 5 additional energy. On linked attack activation, apply 1 stack of bleed to the enemy. On hit with the linked attack, apply 1 stack of bleed to the enemy. Okay. And if I combine it with a blessed iron ring, sun badge. Linked items are considered light. Linked items are increased by 20%. Linked attack activation gain 2 stacks of random buff. So either I gain a buff. Actually, no, I don't have the blessed ring. I have the bloodstone. Yeah, the bloodstone. Combat start gain 20 stacks of attack damage up, plus 5 additional stacks for each linked blood item. Okay. 20% attack and 5 per blood item, or 25% attack, but 5 more energy. I don't care about the energy issue. Apply 1 stack of bleed, apply 1 stack of bleed. I think we're gonna go with this. Let's buy this and combine it with a cross. That's the plan. Blood-soaked dagger is what we're going with. This can go like that, still's okay. This should be like... It's a bit harder to get. I guess I would like to have it up there. Right. So I guess it's a mini reorganize time again. Okay, here we go. This thing needs like constant reorganizing. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. This is okay as is. Mine's there, this hits downward, it's okay. I think we're applying like an insane amount of bleed right now. So, yeah, it's all about the bleed for us. Like, we hope to attack first, we have a 2-second delay on the attack, but the moment it goes out, we hope to just smack the opponent until he dies. So let's hope nobody attacks before us. Yeah, this is a 4.3 second cooldown. We should toast this guy before he even has time to do anything. Oh, we got hit heavy. Whoa! Whoa, he's alive! I'm running away, kick him, and we're done. If I could attack even faster and attack twice before they attack once. I'm thinking if I should get rid of 1 attack. What does this add? Does this make the attack faster or slower is my question. If I take this out, it actually makes the attack faster. 122 damage. Here though, 157. I'm not sure if I need this kick. Like firing faster twice, right? Let's see what other shits we get. While attack damage in your backpack is reduced by 30 after combat starts, damage is increased by 10 every second for each linked charged item. Yeah, that's not for us. When hit by an enemy attack, if your energy is above 50, you can consume 1 energy to reduce 1 point of pre-calculation attack damage up to a maximum of 50% per hit. You can consume 1 energy to reduce 1 point. I mean... That's okay with us. We are low energy consumption if I don't use. For each linked piece of armor, your max toughness is increased. For each length of potion, your max HP. For each length of 6 of your armor. Okay. Mythic blood. All linked items are considered blood. The trigger interval for the enemy bleed becomes 2 seconds. That's insane. That's completely busted. Can only be linked attack. The linked attack damage is increased by 20. Toughness damage increased by 20. Cooldown is increased so it makes it slower. And break. Increase the probability of breaker items appearing in the shop. The speed at which enemies recover from defense break is reduced. An enemy gains 10 stacks of increased toughness damage. For each linked attack, the enemy takes more stacks of things. Okay, we're gonna go with bleed. And these items are considered blood. Whatever that means. What is this? Combat start gains 6 stacks of random buffs. On potion use gain 4 stacks of random buff. What is this? Cooldown haste potion. Use 5 seconds after combat start gain 30 stacks of cooldown haste. Each stack increase cooldown speed by 1%, 30% cooldown speed. I like that. Increases max toughness by 20, increases your cooldown by speed by 10. But if you link to any item, it's reduced by 10 instead. This can be in a corner, that's extremely easy. 10% cooldown, 20% toughness, that's extremely easy to use. Combat. Start gain 4 stacks of cooldown, haste, armor enhancement, and attack damage up. Which linked attribute item, gain 1 additional stack. Wow. Okay, we're gonna begin with just link it with 50,000 items. Wait, with each what item? Which light. Which linked light, it needs to be combined with light. First of all, the dagger is here. Ooh, this changed completely to where it's looking. Okay, it doesn't need to be in the middle anymore. If anything, I need to change my items up in a way where this hits. I mean, it can be here. It can be here. What is this? Is this everything is blood? Linked item attack, recover energy applying, stats build up. Oh, this also changed. Oh, you go here. You go here. That would be nice if this goes here, actually. No, it can't hit them. And if I flip that, but then it cannot hit the other one. If I do this, though, the link is still happening. But now I have room in the middle. Nah, that doesn't help us. I don't even want room in the middle. First to attack are the bleed attacks. After your counter-attack, until the first attack activation ends or is interrupted, damage reduction is increased by an additional 20%. Combat start, reach linked item armor. You know, first of all, I'm gonna go with this and put it in the corner. Done. But it's worse if it's here, that's what I understand. If it's linked to an item, yeah, 1.7. It's okay there in the corner. This is 3D cooldown haste, I really enjoy that. Blood common, can't be attacked, does more damage if the opponent is bled. Gain random buffs. Is random buffs plus a potion good? Let's do the damage. And damage is definitely good. I'm thinking I should just get the cooldown potion. And this can give us also haste, armor enhancement. In general, I think I should just fill myself with potions now that I'm thinking about this, you know. Go with potions build. And I will buy the bleed damage. And I would say let's continue. Should go... No, it's good where it is. Is this hitting what it needs to? Excuse me? It's not. Should go here. It's better things. This does nothing with the bleed effect, by the way. This does a lot of things? No, this also does not hit a lot of things. Should be like here. This is hitting my one big mega attack. I'm thinking right now that I should pull these like back and have things in between here. This also is not hitting a lot of things. A lot of things are not hitting a lot of things. This is okay. This is not that okay. And this links somehow else. Is this better to go like that? Instead of this? I think it's better to do this. I think wrong, I guess. Here I can use this for 2 items? No. I think wrong. Wow, it's hard to do this. I guess here would be the play. So now I can actually link this and this. Apply 1 stack of bleed. Apply bleed. This is also more attack damage up for linked things. Perfect, that actually works. This is a lightning application. Should go here, perfect, that like applies everything. Yep, now we actually connect them correctly. Then I guess this should go here definitely, so it hits everything. Perfect, 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 perfect. Now we're a lot better. Nice. I'm saying we're a lot better, but I have not used the rest of these. What does this do? More toughness damage. I would like that to be the second attack. This does... Excuse me. I would like to see this thing. This does toughness 8, 8, 16. This does just 16. Which toughness do you do? 29. Okay. And this is on linked item activation. Apply debuffs. The opponent. It would be perfect to somehow go there. This is good. This is good. Hits everything. I'm gonna just keep it in the backpack. This is the light. This is the blood damage. The blood damage is gonna go in that corner. It's better than the... Nah, it's good in general. Can go there too. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is everything here connected? That's the important part. That's disconnected. Yeah, I think we got this. Took us a while. 1 item in storage. I'm okay with it. Let's see how that's gonna go. This guy only has 2 attacks, like why? See how this is gonna go. Boom, boom, boom. With the new build. Is he gonna even attack once? Well, we play again before him. Boom, boom, boom. He got the free counter attack on us. And we won. Very nice. And we won with a triple attack build. That's a lot better. I would like to level up my attacks. We only have a bunch of common attacks. I found a combo on these 2 again. And this once again combos with half my board. Remind me what we get if I combine it with a bloodstone. With the bloodstone we get 20 stacks for attack damage, 5 more for each blinked blood item. That's really, 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 really good. I think that's what I should go with. Then we got another potion here. Gain 30% of stack cooldown after 5 seconds. The same potion we have. And link to an attack. For each linked attack, 80% more counter attack meter when blocking. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. What is this? 1 bleed on attack. Should go here, honestly. What does this cost? 5. Let's go bleed on attack. Buy me the bleed axe. Or whatever this is. Buy me the stone and combine it. If anything, flip these 2. What does this do in general? You know what? You go here. What does this do? Only link to an attack. 20% increased damage. 5 additional energy. If a breaker attack, its damage increased by additional 5. No, 20% damage is okay. You go here. Unlink this, please. Yeah, these are gonna combine. We're good. And I'm gonna buy the potion next turn. Let's go. I think the build is going pretty well. I should have actually sold my attack and bought the potion right now. Let's see. Double attack build. Out. They're already at 22. 24 stacks of bleed. Whoa, we're dying. Come on, bleed. Come on, bleed. No. Yes. Woo, we actually won. Continue the journey. Sever blind obedience. Whatever game. Whatever game. What is this? Okay, first of all, we got the thing that says for each bleed item something happens, and this says everything's a bleed item. So I would like this thing to be in a spot where I can use both of these better. You know what? This is almost perfect. This is 3 stars in front and 1 behind. If I don't use the behind cross, yeah, this is good. It hits 3 things. Currently 20 stacks of attack up. And the maximum is like 25, so it's okay. Let's continue. Damage and bleed. What is this? Only be linked to an attack on hit with the linked attack. If it was a crit, strike, apply 5 stacks of bleed. 5 stacks of bleed only on crit. Only on crit. Are we good at critting or something? I don't think we're good at critting. Can I see somewhere my crit chance? I don't think I have my crit chance anywhere. I don't think we have a crit chance anywhere. No, we do have some crit chance. But I don't think that much. What is this? After 5 seconds after combat, gain 5 stacks of armor enhancement and toughness damage reduction. Okay. Only be linked to an attack. Restore 50 toughness. The linked attack's cooldown is instantly refreshed and its next activation costs 0 energy. This effect is removed after the attack hits. On successful counter-attack. So if they hit us so much that I counter-attack, I go into my attack right away. Is this good enough? Like this here? I would like to get the cooldown on the counter-attack thing. So let's go counter-attack and cooldown potion. And I mean, just a bunch of defense, honestly. Yeah, we're really strong. Even more bleed stacks. Do I need even more bleed stacks? I mean, not this specific item. This once again is just damage. I do enjoy the idea of, you know, just damage. Let's go. I need to fill my board, to be honest. So that's gonna go. I begin with 1,000,000 buffs, they begin with 1,000,000 debuffs. I have 70 attack damage up, man. 22, 24 bleeds. He's at half health if I don't die right away. Whoa, he hit us. And he died from bleed. Easy enough. He counter-attacked at some point. I could have actually replayed there so we saw what happened. What is this? Air, step in thrust. 1.8 second cooldown. Better than this. This is a base cooldown of 1.5. Actually, not better than this. Okay, first of all, you're out. I'm not gonna use it again. Is this better? 30 damage, 18, 1.8 cooldown. 1.5 cooldown, 24 damage, 30 damage. 16 toughness, 18 toughness. Yeah, this is just straight up worse, other than the cooldown, which is better. And these two combine? No. Oh, I found the attack that combines. Nice. So I can get the frozen coin? Oh no, it does not attack. It combined with it a frigid core. Boo. What is the frigid core? Legendary. Okay. Can only be linked to an attack. Combat start. For each linked attack, gain 3 stacks of armor enhancement and 1 stack of toughness damage reduction. On hit with a linked attack, apply ice status. Build equal to 6% of the base attack. Okay, what else do we have? Legendary. During combat, for each of your attacks that hits an enemy, deals an additional 15 damage, ignoring armor. You take an additional 8 HP when hit. This effect can trigger at most once every 0.75. I mean, I take 8 is like, who cares? Because opponents do like insane numbers most of the time. What other issues do we have though? Because the issue is I don't know where to fit this. I guess it should fit up there. And 15 damage when I do 1, and this is like 3 attacks, so 1, 5, actually 4, 5, 6 attacks. I do 6 attacks, so I'm doing like 16, yeah, 6 times 15 damage. It's like 100 damage plus. For each linked piece of armor, increase your max. I don't even have armor. No and no. Okay, do I want to get the stone? Ice build up 10%. What does it do? On hit with a linked attack, apply ice status, build up 50% for each linked attack, gain 2 stacks of armor enhancement, toughness reduction. So the idea is we go for defense, right? I don't think I care about this. I care about this though. I think glass cannon is the play. Let's just throw these wherever on the build. You know what? These coins can be wherever. Let's have the cross there. Let's go here. So we do a bunch of damage now. And even more bleed stacks. Honestly, the even more bleed stacks idea is good. You can go here. So you still boost 1 attack. It was boosting 1 attack anyway. You go here. Nice. And let's continue. Let's continue. Should be easy enough. Now I'm doing a lot more damage. The less attacks the opponents have. This guy has 3 attacks, for example. The better for us. Although one of them is like an insane combo. 155 life. I have my 50,000 shields here. Oh, no, we are survived. And we won. Very nice. Very nice. Easy enough. I'm barely surviving. So if they don't one-shot us, we're surviving. That's the thing. Whoop, we got the thing. Pop all the bleeds for 3 damage. Triggers the enemy, has 5 more stacks of bleed. So now the question is, do I get this? What is this? Legendary break item. For each linked piece of armor, increase your max health, max toughness by 15. When an enemy enters defense break, for every linked piece of armor, recover 3d energy and gain 15 stacks of attack damage up. Okay. 15 stacks of attack damage up, so if you break them once, it's over. If you have this fully decked out. Smash. 0.9 second cooldown. I can add that to the attack. I can add a smash to the attack. Below 50% health, heal 50% max HP. That might be better than 8 stacks of armor enhancement, toughness damage reduction. I think I should throw this out. Buy me a potion. Simple, clean. I'm thinking about buying smash. And just add it on top of everything else. So it's just pretty much a free attack. You go there. This has to stay here. So this has to go. Pretty much. Can I change anything else? I don't think so. Classic issues with these games. Some damage. Let me buy smash. Put it here. Yeah, the cooldown goes down. The attack goes up. By 131, it goes up to 145. Now I have another attack on top of everything else. Does this bleed? I don't think this applies bleed. I don't think I have anything connected to it that it may apply bleed. It's okay. Now I'm thinking if I should buy gain 35 stacks of armor enhancement. Every 3 seconds remove 3 stacks of bleed from yourself. Plus 1 additional stack for each linked piece of armor. I don't care about that. I'm thinking if I apply like 25 bleed and this pops them all. Let's say I apply like 40 bleed. This pops 40 bleed, that's 120 damage. I don't think it matters that much. More crit chance, maybe. Is the last right's actually worth it? I think this is 15 flat damage and everything. This is 8%. Actually roll the shop. I'm not gonna actually buy that. It is good. Bleed additional 3 damage to the enemy. Recover 1 energy. Triggers that has 5 or more bleeds. No, I think it's better to keep the bleeds on them. What is this? On linked attack division, gain 4 stacks of random buff. When hit by an enemy attack, randomly remove 1 buff from yourself and apply 1 stack of bleed to the enemy. I mean, it's good. On linked attack activation. We got another one of these axes, man. How many of these axes are we gonna find? How many? And it's this thing, right? The Scarlet Ornament. So this is really strong. Okay, you know what? You go. You join. This is a 3-spotter anyway. You combine with that thing. Perfect. We get the flower. Which says on attack activation. Attack activation, gain 4 stacks of random buff. When I'm getting hit, I ruse a random buff and apply 1 stack of bleed to the enemy. I'm a super bleed build anyway. Is that true though that I care about that? Do I care about this is the question. On linked attack activation, recover energy. I think I do. This is fire. Fire damage, fire start build up. Not really. It's a bit hard to fit everything in, man. I'm thinking is 8% damage better than... No, I don't think so. So let's throw this out. It doesn't fit. We'll bring this in. So these now give us 8 random buffs, and if I get hit, we get 3 things. Let's roll them. What is this? When you currently choose below 85, increase your cooldown recovery speed by 100%. What? Is this not insane? What do I understand? I think this is insane. What is this? Legendary fire. Can only be linked to an attack. On hit with a linked attack, each stack of your armor enhancement increases the linked attack's damage by 0.6. I mean, I'm pretty heavy on armor enhancement. But at this point, I cannot really fit anything anymore. Toughness. I think this is insane. It's better than the 10 max energy at this point. I'm saying cooldown recovery. I mean, with this much energy regen I have. Do I have crazy energy regen? I definitely have this. Let's try that. 10 max energy against that. I think this is better. I mean, you know what? This is definitely better than... Definitely better than... I'm pretty sure it's definitely better than 3% damage twice. So... Let's have this in the corner. Throw the 3% damage out. Bring 8% crit chance in. This thing stays anyway. Yeah. We can have this there. We're gonna get more room in a moment. Let's go fight.
Greed is the weight of the final straw.
No, we're gonna win. Oh, he has a 5 type attack. So we're not gonna allow him to play ever. He plays also. Oh, he got stunned. It's your turn, bro. Oh, we lost our toughness. I got stunned. My turn. I'm running in, bro. Boom! And he also had 39 stacks of bleed. Easy enough. Easy enough.
Calm will hold the
Not lost yet.
boundless sea.
Nice. We got another one of those. This just needs to hit as many bleed things as possible. Here's the best spot. Here is also a good spot. We have bleed things. We have bleed things, bro. This is bleed, no. This is bleed. You know what? No, here it's only one item. Switch these two, no. Actually, yes. Perfect. This is now even more damage. Yep, this is there's more toughness damage for low life. Yeah, it's a bit irrelevant. But we can throw the damage in again. What did I find? Increase critical hit chance by 10%. For each linked item, gain 2 stacks of attack damage up. Okay, 10% crit chance is really good. But legendary. During combat, attacks from the 5th hit of a combo and onwards deal 250% increased damage and cost no energy. Okay, this is insane. But I only have 1 attack in that. So it's not gonna do that much of a difference. 4 stacks of buffs though. That's good. Also, I can just get the 5% damage up from the 4% buffs. You know what? This is worse, in my opinion. Like, I don't really care about toughness damage that much anymore. I think we should invest into actual stuff that makes sense in the build. Right. Let's go here, it hits 3. Gives 50% damage up. This is very irrelevant at this point. Give me crit chance, please. No. Use max HP, who cares? I like the concept of some items here. On hit with a linked attack, apply 1 stack of bleed to the enemy. While your current HP is below 50, apply 2 additional stacks. 2 additional! But that's it. It's too heavy. It's too much room. The rare thrust attack. I want super armor break. Okay, you can create like one super duper mega combo with that book I previously found, which that's a build in this game. How insane is that? Sage's Pendant Legendary. When you would take lethal damage, consume a linked potion used to become immune to this. Damage is instantly returns of your HP. For the next 4 seconds, you take 5% max HP as damage per second. Cannot be fatal. Consume a linked potion used to become immune. This is not a legendary. This is not a potion itself, so I need to somehow have a potion on the back, so that does not actually work. Yeah, I need to have some kind of potion that does not get consumed. 1% cooldown, that would be insane. Potion of Blessing, here we go. 30 stacks of random buff at the beginning of the fight. I mean, I still have the healing, which is carrying us, and I also get random buffs from potions anyway. Did this actually do anything? Is my question. This potion can fit here, by the way. I think I should throw away the 5% damage, as always, to put the potion in. This can go in a bunch of different spots. Yeah, you can go here. Yeah, you can go here, you can just leave, you can go there, and this can join. Boom, just begin with 50,000 buffs. 18 stacks of armor enhancement for each item. Remember this will gain 2 stacks of toughness damage reduction. No. But another one of those crazy ones. This is never gonna join again. This also does not really fit anymore. Just roll to see what we can find. What is this? 1 cross blood. On a successful hit with your attack, apply 3 stacks of bleed to the enemy. Plus 1 additional stack for each linked blood item. When you take damage, apply 2 stacks of bleed to the enemy. Plus 1 additional stack of linked blood item. Okay, I mean, this is the thing. Right? On a successful hit with your attack. It doesn't even care what attack. Re-bleed. This is completely insane. Like, it just blows everything out of the water. Obviously, that's why it's huge. We're gonna lock that in. Combat start, gain 12 stacks of attack damage up. On elemental burst trigger, gain 4 stacks of attack damage up. I mean, that's straight up 12 stacks. Which is better than 3 stacks. Right, so we just buy that. Yep. Nope. Whoop, what is this? A rare kick. Crimson. Fire. Apply fire build. You know, if there is more to this, we're gonna buy that next turn. We're gonna just reorganize a bit. I mean, we're gonna throw out the buffs we get from the potion drunk, and we should be good to go. Let's go. Boom, boom. Their bleed is at 25. They have half health down. And now I play. Bye. Whoop, he has super armor. That's bad. Whoop, and we play. Whoop. That. Did you see how fast my attack came back? They was just like, boom. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. So here we go. There's gonna be less animations now because that's how this plays. Look at my attacks. Did you boom instantly? But wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. Do you see that? Look, my attacks are ready. Now they're not ready. I got stunned out of them. But wait. Oh, boom. Instantly got my attacks back. Cooldown of these guys, 1.5. I have 125% cooldown haste right now. And 106 attack damage up. Very easy. Are we done with the run? Or can I buy the cross? We're done with the run. Okay. Easy win. And casual mode, of course, should be easy. Leave the long stairs. I'm not allowed to go deeper. There is no endless here. Nice. Nice. So, as I said, if you want to see more, comment down below, tell me about it, and specifically drop a like. As always, thanks. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.